Rich, and I'm going to talk to you about Oprah Winfrey today. Oprah Winfrey was the most hardworking and strong-willed lady I know. She made all her dreams come true and became an even bigger leader of her prime. She was born to a teenage mother on January 29, 1954. She spent her younger years on her grandmother's farm in Mississippi, while her teenage mother looked for work in the North. Her grandmother taught her how to read, and during that time she was also reciting Bible verses. Her world turned upside down at the age of 6 when she went to live with her mother in the North. Her mother had found work as a housemaid and was often away from their apartment where she left Oprah. During this time, young Oprah was molested by male relatives and another visitor. This abuse lasted from ages 9 to 13. Finally, she tried to run away, but she was caught and sent to a juvenile detention home. At the detention home, she got turned away because all the beds were full, and at age 14, she was out on her own. She was known as a very promiscuous young girl, and on her own fault, got pregnant. After giving birth to the child and it passing in infancy, she went to live with her father in Nashville, Tennessee. Her father, Victor Winfrey, was very strict on Oprah, making her meet curfew and doing reading response papers each week. While in high school, she made her debut as a radio announcer on a local station, and then at age 19, became the first African-American and woman to anchor TV news in Nashville. After graduating from Tennessee State University in 1976, she moved to Baltimore, and by the 1980s, she was the co-host of a talk show called People Are Talking. Her best-known accomplishment happened in the year 1984. The show was first known as AM Chicago, but then was renamed the Oprah Winfrey Show. It evolved into one of the most watched shows and went on until 2011. This show allowed people to talk openly about themselves and what they were going through. The program won 9 Emmy Awards. She was also an actress in 1985. She starred in The Color Purple. It is quite obvious that Oprah Winfrey used the relationship leadership style because she allowed subordinates to feel comfortable with themselves, with each other, and with the situation in which they found themselves. That is what her whole show was about. She decided to do what she loves, and in doing so became a very successful woman. Relationship-oriented people want people to connect. Her show was open for people to come on so they could talk about what was going on in their lives in the present. Relationship-oriented people often have a strong orientation of the present. They find meaning in the moment rather than in some future objective to be accomplished. Talking about leadership, I'm going to tell you about the 5 exemplary practices in which Oprah Winfrey demonstrated. She demonstrated the practice of modeling the way effectively because she displayed excellence and a near-perfect example for others to follow. She creates opportunities for victory and shows others the way they need to go. She put this example in her own life. Her childhood was a struggle and she faced many hardships, but that didn't stop her. Even when she got molested, she pushed through and she never gave up. People saw how Oprah turned her life around, and although they may not have went through the same problems as her, they followed her example. They wanted to turn their lives around as well. She created her own show and her own production label. This is proof that if anyone can do it, that if she can do it, then anyone can do it. I think this is why she was so popular. With that practice being said, she also displayed an inspired vision through her show as well. Having an inspired vision is engaging others and telling them how you are going to achieve your dream. It's also being able to ask for help. During Christmas 2002, she went to South Africa to visit the kids. She said during this time, I realized in those moments why I was born, why I'm not married, and why I did not have children of my own. These are my children. I made a decision to be a voice for these children and to empower them, to educate them, so the spirit that burns alive inside each of them does not die. With this dream and the help of Nelson Mandela, Oprah had this huge plan. She launched Christmas Kindness, which let the kids have a day of pure happiness in South Africa. She gave them presents, books, clothes, and anything that they needed. She shared this inspired vision with Mandela, and with his help she was able to have the dream to help those kids, her kids, as she called them. She then expresses the definition of a challenging process with all of the hardships she went through in life. Oprah was beaten and even molested at a young age, but that didn't stop her. She kept pushing through. During a conversation with David Letterman, she said, I was beaten regularly. She also shared time with her grandmother. She whipped me so badly that I had welts on my back and the welts would bleed. Oprah said that she bled on her Sunday dress, and she continued to say, so then I got another whipping for getting blood on the dress. She also went on to say that I am so grateful for my years literally living in poverty because it makes the experience of creating success and building success that much more rewarding. Oprah faces many obstacles growing up, and not only with her personal life, but her occupational life as well. When she became the first African American and TV anchor, she dealt with racial criticism every day. Even African Americans thought she was used as a token. I think that the practice of enabling others to act is one of her most prominent practices. It's quite clear that she works well in collaboration with others and is strong-willed, and she won't stop at anything until she gets what she wants. With that being said, she shows this through all of her accomplishments. She could not have done this without the help of others and who all pitched in. As I said before, in an inspiring vision, she displays the practice encouraging the heart through Christmas kindness. Before I looked at it through a different perspective, saying that Oprah asked for help to see her dreams come true. But now I'm saying that she made hope and encouraged the heart for those little kids in Africa. She helped them to see that they could be hopeful and that with the hope they could achieve anything. She also helped young girls with her education program. She said that many a times the education has got her where she was today, and she wanted everyone to be able to have an education. In conclusion, I would say that Oprah Winfrey has lived a very successful and caring life. Yes, she went through many hardships, but that didn't stop her from achieving what she wanted to achieve. She was the first African woman to be a news TV anchor in Nashville, and she had her own television show. She practiced all the exemplary practices during all of her life. Many people have been touched by her empathetic views. She has guided many and will continue to do so. Her success has been outstanding, and I had the joy of learning how she did it. Thank you.